Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Zach, one of the co-founders here at MagicBlog, and I wanted to give you guys a little side-by-side comparison between MagicBlog and Writesonic. They're both really good softwares for writing with SEO purposes using AI, but there's some big pros and cons between the two of them. So I want to take you guys through a little bit of a deep dive on that. But first, we're going to start with some quick comparisons. They both are focused on long-form articles, and one of them is unique and AI detection free. We are a small team, and we're the co-founders. Like I said, I'm one of the co-founders here, and so we like to ship fast and work really effectively and be really responsive to each one of our users. Pretty competitive pricing for both of them. We sit a little bit closer to the 29 cents per article, whereas Writesonic is closer to the $2 to $10 for one of their higher quality articles, which the $2 mark isn't too crazy, but starts getting up there pretty fast. We're always constantly updating our software and taking user feedback and trying to implement that as fast as we can. And we're always doing that into our main article writer. Writesonic is kind of focusing on doing additional new writers. So right now they're currently using Writer 6.0. You can have access to the old versions as well, and they're a little bit cheaper to use. And so the next version, the next template that they end up using is generally more credits per use. Both of them have highly advanced customization and advanced features in each of your article generation. And then at MagicBlog, we also have the AI wizard right there that you can ask it all kinds of questions, things like that. One of the big differentiating factors I want to bring up is dedicated to long form content. MagicBlog, that's all we're doing, just long form content, whereas Writesonic is definitely focusing a little bit more towards just all types of content written by AI for the purposes of SEO content and so on. So do a quick little walkthrough of how my experience with Writesonic went. You jump in here, and when you choose to write an article, you can enter your topic right here. I ended up choosing A-frame tiny homes, and then you kind of jump in here and you can select your reference, which was a pretty nice feature there. You can choose which one of the articles you want to go with as a reference source. Once you've done that, you get to go over and you get to pick your primary keyword. And I thought it was actually very cool that they showed the volume right there and the difficulty level of being able to achieve that. That was pretty nice. And then you jump into the article title. You can select from a few different article titles. I personally don't love when they do this, where they have these semicolons right there. We'll see that again later on as well, but you can select one of those. And then you dive into the secondary keywords here. And I was less impressed with the secondary keywords here than the primary keywords. Once I scrolled down a little bit further, it was actually some better keywords that seemed a little bit better difficulty and volume for what I was looking for. But I selected some there, and it made it not as easy just to get a kind of core group of secondary keywords. But then you're able to jump into the configurations here, which seemed really nice. I love that I could add in some additional instructions here. I thought that was a really cool, feature that they had there. And then once you've done that, you can select the outline. It gives you a couple different outline options that you get to choose from. I selected one of those and then was able to jump over here with the additional enhancements. It's kind of cool that they had some of these features like the citations, and those citations come from the references right here if you chose any references there, which is cool. I was also really intrigued by this AI generated image, and I was excited to see how that was going to come out. So then I clicked generate, and pretty quickly it gave me the article. My first impressions was the image was a little bit AI generated. Obviously, I 100% would be deleting that out if I was going to be posting this. Then it gave me a pretty long article. I selected between 1,000 to 2,000 words, and I believe it popped out right around 2,000. One of the things that made it pretty obvious that it was a AI generated article right off the bat was how it was formatted. It's just perfectly formatted in a sense where it's like you can see there's three subtopics here, three subtopics here, three subtopics here, and it's kind of just rinse and repeat over and over in every single section. So each one of these is an H3, which is it's fine, and this would be an H2 right here, but you're definitely going to want to be using H2s with the content below it rather than just an H2 with just additional little H3s below it. Google will recognize it a little bit quicker and be a little more specific for ranking and so on. So that'd be one of my thoughts there. Conclusion was a little bit wordy, but overall, FAQ seemed pretty solid, and it was pretty cool that it had the references as well right here. So that was a nice feature. Overall, I was pretty impressed with it. It definitely was a bit more expensive as far as creating the article there. Over here, MagicBlog, how we like to do it is keep it as simple as possible. That's really our goal, is to put a lot of control in the user's hands, but also make it as just user friendly. And we want you to get into the goods of actually having the article as fast as you possibly can. If you want to do a multi bulk generation, you can easily do that right there. Our article only costs 1 credit, and so it's a bit cheaper in that sense. Like I said, it's 29 cents per credit in that sense. So then into the keyword, I entered the same exact keyword. Once you do that, you can click this little magic wand here. That'll pop out your keywords right here. So you get your keywords right here. And then once you've done that, you can click the other magic wand right there. That'll pop up this little option. You get to choose how long you want the article, which is a nice feature. And then once you've done that, it pops out the outline here, and you get to choose that. You can change any of these to H3, H4. You can add as many of these as you'd like. And then once you click the generate post, that's when the magic happens, and you can actually see it right in live time like this right here, if it's going to work. All right, it's not going to work for me. So, but then you jump over here, and once you've seen it right in live time, you end up on our composer page. You can see how many words it is. You can copy it really quick and easily right there. You can see the keywords that you chose. Once you're finished with it and you posted it, you can select this posted, and when you're in your document section, you can see that what articles you posted and you haven't posted. Article came out like this, pretty straightforward and pretty quick and easy right away. And then one of my favorite features here on MagicBlog is actually the ability to do what we call the magic wand the magic command bar. And you can actually see it in action right here. I asked it to add a conclusion section, and I got to choose if I wanted to accept it or not. Then I'm asking it to write a 5-point FAQ section right here. And then I accepted that, and you can see it all pop out like that again. So that's a quick little comparison between MagicBlog and Writesonic. Again, one of the big features that I would like to emphasize is that MagicBlog is really heavily focused on only long-form content, which if you're looking for that on your website, that's a pretty big differentiating factor of which one's going to be a little bit more seamless and easy to use for that specific use case. You should also check out our beta version of the auto blogging and some different options along those lines, where we're just trying to make it as simple and easy for our users to consistently create as much good quality SEO content as they possibly can. So, all right, I hope this video was helpful, and really would right now would be a great time if you want to sign up. You can even reach out to me personally. I'd love to give you some free credits, and you can give it a try. Look forward to seeing you on the inside. Thanks so much.